Hello and welcome to the second devlog of the channel. Us game developers have been hard at work at making progress on our game, and today I was going to focus more on the art of our game, Project Voidmarch. Even though I have next to zero experience, I'm the one mainly responsible for making sprite sheets. And if I get to say so myself, they turned out pretty neat. With a few exceptions, of course. For making the art, we've decided to have the sprites all have a black outline, for consistency. Plus, this feels like the easier and more beginner-friendly way of starting out. Here we have our folder with all our sprites, and it's getting pretty filled. Right now I'm working on the space lizard's roll animation from the back, and it can be a challenge, but all the sprites are constantly being updated as we get better. Another part of the world building is the tiles that make up the floors and walls. This seems pretty easy, but actually can be very difficult. The colors can't be clashing with the rest of the sprites, it can be too noisy, and it can be too plain. It has to complement the rest of the game and not draw attention at the same time. The last thing I wanted to mention before leaving the camera over to guahlg is the cutscenes. Because of our limited time, skill, money, and style, it is very difficult to make flowing cutscenes with at least 10 frames per second, let alone 30. Therefore, we've decided to embrace the style of low frames per second and focus more on making each photo have a duration of at least 1 to 3 seconds, to then smoothly go over to the next image. This will be accommodated by the text explaining extra lore for the one that wants.
Okay, hello, my name is guahlg. I'm the main programmer, and I'm back. And I'm going to talk a bit about the code, I guess, or what I'm working on right now. Right now I'm making a better system for organizing sprites when it comes to the players. You want to be able to access all the player sprites really easily and have them organized in one place, so they're just not loosely connected over like 5,000 different files. Then organizing them and knowing which to use and doing all the checks, it becomes very hard. And we also have a semi-new member kind of the team. His name is Ocelote, and he's going to do some programming as well. We're going to split the work between us. I'm maybe going to do a bit more programming than he does, since I have more time and I know my code. So it's easy for me to do stuff than it's for him. So yeah, really, that's all I have to say.
And here a quick word from Ocelot too, he wanted to say hi.
Hello, I am Ocelot. I just joined the project. I just joined Coolness Studios, and I'm working on Project Voidmarch along with guahlg and Walnutty. So far, I've contributed the management system on Monday.com, though that is being moved in order to organize the entire project, and I've began trying to code it, although I've had some issues with compilation. Goodbye!
That sounds good. Another thing I'd like to mention before we end the video is the possibility of changing the game's name from Project Voidmarch to Tellus 2. The planet of which the game is played on will be called Tellus 2, and for simplification we might change it, also for the recognition and marketing purposes. Goodbye, and see you in the next devlog.